Spotter tells the crew, coming to you just as fast as you can blink your eye.
Oh, and he loses the wheel.
Wow.
Or loses the tire.
And he just missed clobbering the end of that wall.
This is the Discover Car Countdown to Green as we get ready to go racing.
The Homestead-Miami Speedway in South Florida, the site of the final race of the 2004 NASCAR Nextel Cup season, the race that will determine the new series champion. Never has the sport seen a day like this, the closest championship race in series history. Today, 5 drivers have a chance to make a lifelong dream come true. But when the checkered flag waves, only one of them will have earned the title of champion. In 2004, NASCAR made a dramatic change to the point system. After the first 26 races, the top 10 drivers in the standings were placed in a 10-race chase for the Cup. This is race number 10. 5 drivers are still eligible. It is the closest championship race in the 56-year history of NASCAR. It will be decided here today. Take a look at the standings and the starting positions. Kurt Busch was the last car in qualifying on Friday. He took the pole. Jimmy Johnson starts 39th, the worst starting position in his 111 career races. Jeff Gordon third in the standings, 5th on the grid. Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Mark Martin need a win and some help today. Maximum point gain possible in one race, 156. The math eliminates the other 5 drivers. This season began with the Daytona 500 on February 15th. That was 9 months ago. For the 5 championship contenders, waiting for this race to begin today probably felt like 9 years. Just a little over an hour ago, they made their way to the drivers' meeting, getting ready for today's race. Kurt Busch with that 18-point lead, just 26 years old. Looking for his first championship, trying to bring another one to his car owner, Jack Roush. Jimmy Johnson listens to special music before the race to get him pumped up. You can see the headphones in his ears. There's Jeff Gordon looking for his 5th championship, trying to bring a special championship to his car owner, Rick Hendrick, headed to the drivers' meeting with NASCAR President Mike Helton. Ryan Newman down here talking with Kurt Busch, 2 of the championship chasers. You were last in qualifying, but you're first on the grid. How big is that for you, Kurt?
It's a big project just to be able to go out and put something together such as that on Friday and then have it come true. To start first, to have some of our other competitors behind us, we've got the mental advantage going in because they know they have to catch us now. And we've got the lead in points as well, so it works both ways.
How good is your race car?
It's as good as I could possibly make it. The crew did their adjustments on it. I drove it the best that I could in happy hour to find small things wrong with it. Not all out speed, but just the balance of being loose at the beginning of a run versus tight at the end. And so it's just one of those days where everything comes out, it's all on the line, and I'm anxious to get this started.
4 drivers are going to end the day with their hearts broken, and one is going to realize his lifelong dream. Let's go trackside and get it started.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's our Grand Marshal from Ford Motor Company, Edsel Ford, to recite the most famous words in racing.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Well, here we go. Bet there's more than a few butterflies in those race cars right now.
But this is what they've been waiting for. They want to get this thing going. As soon as that green flag drops, butterflies will be gone.
267 laps, 400 miles. The Ford 400 is underway.
And there you see Greg Biffle giving the 97 car plenty of room getting into turn 1. Uh-oh, we got trouble already in turn 1.
Cars in the wall. It's toward the back of the field. Was Jimmy Johnson in it? It's Mike Bliss. And is that Hermie Sadler in the 0-2?
Yes, it is.
Jimmy Johnson got through. Wow.
Well, there's one lucky episode he got through.
What happened? Turn 1, lap 1. It's Bliss coming at you left of the screen.
Hermie just goes around, looks like.
No, he made contact with somebody. Somebody hit him in the left front.
Boris said in 36. Next year is going to run about 10, 12 races.
All right, there's Jimmy Johnson right there at the bottom of the screen. Looks like somebody gets tapped or gets loose right in front of Bobby Hamilton.
Oh, I think Robbie Gordon nipped the back of Jeff Burton.
And watch the 48. I think, yep, he got just tapped by Kenny Schrader.
I think Boris said was the first car to spin.
Just slide your tires. Sure, I don't think that I did, but get me the hell out of from being back here, man. Not a lot I can do right now, man.
Jimmy Johnson's going to have to race his way out of that poor position as the 24, his teammate Jeff Gordon, battles with championship leader Kurt Busch.
Second place, Jeff Gordon. And Ryan Newman in the 12 going to try and slip Kurt Busch back another spot. Mark Martin's day had a big scare here a second ago.
Well, you talked about it at the very opening of our show.
Yeah, Mark got underneath. What was that? Oh, Timmy McMurray got a little bit loose. And when he got right up next to that car, it really took the air off the back of the car. So he did a great job saving it, but that was a moment.
Caution flag is out. There is debris. I thought I heard him say on the back straightaway.
Well, this is what Jimmy Johnson needed right here.
Front straightaway, I'm sorry, there it is. And that's just not the kind of sight.
Yeah, Robbie Gordon's got some sheet metal flap, and that'll probably wind up coming. That's his whole left rear fender.
And the gas neck is located in that.
And for fourth place, Ryan Newman. Got a run on Kevin Harvick. Jeff Gordon worked to hold off Ryan Newman for that third spot for a long time, Matt. Finally had to give it up.
The tire wear, Allen, on the 24 car looked very good, but the lap times do not. Jeff came on the radio and said, whatever changes we made, it's obvious that we didn't do enough to help this car. It is still way too tight off the corner.
Guess what? Jimmy Johnson, his 48 car, continues to go towards the front as he goes by Rusty Wallace. Bill?
Car's been good, Benny. Jimmy's report that it was neutral at the beginning. A couple of laps ago, he said it is starting to tighten up a little bit.
Trouble here at Homestead for the championship leader, Kurt Busch.
Right front flat, you heard it from the man, Kurt Busch.
And he's on the apron of the racetrack, Kurt. Not too fast because you can't control it. Bill?
Spotter tells the crew, coming to you just as fast as you can blink your eye.
Oh, and he loses the wheel.
Wow.
Or loses the tire.
And he just missed clobbering the end of that wall.
That's going to be a caution. That's actually good luck for him.
A long way to go, though, to get to his pit stall, the #1 stall, all the way at the end of pit road. They are ready for him. They are on the wall.
That's the wheel in there, isn't it?
Did the lug nuts come off?
It looks like the whole wheel came off.
And they're grinding that suspension, dragging it down the pit lane while he's running there.
Let's see what comes off. The center. There's the center. He just took off of the wheel.
Wow.
And you know what? And the tire's still going. I believe that he stayed on the lead lap.
There you go.
Yeah, the center is gone. What normally causes that is loose lug nuts and the thing working back and forth.
But he never complained about a vibration. That is really strange.
So now Kurt's back in 28th place, and there's the championship picture all of a sudden.
Watch how close he gets to the entrance pit wall here. Wheel lead right here.
What was it? A foot? No more than a foot.
I would say inches on that one.
I'll bet the under there.
Yeah.
Man.
But Kurt stayed on the lead lap. He's back in 28th place with a chance to rally. It's not over. He's just got a hole to dig out of. And by the way, Marty Schneider made a great point to us during commercial from down on pit road. He said if that wheel had not gone out on the racetrack from Kurt's car, then the caution probably wouldn't have come out. He'd have gone a lap down making the tire change.
Exactly, or more.
Now the question is how much damage.
That's the key. How much damage has he done?
Trouble, what's up?
Got one up in the wall in turn 2.
Jeremy Mayfield.
Sure looks like right front tire trouble, doesn't it?
And his teammate just hit pit road with left front tire problems. Blown tire. That's obviously the result of a blown right front tire.
Because the car is still running. He's driving it toward pit road.
Well, I'm really glad I worked up past those cars, Doug. All right, boys, it's like we took a provisional. There are no mistakes from here on out. We are starting in the back. We have to work our way forward just as we had a provisional, and it's a shorter race. Hit your marks. Know what you're doing. Focus.
Crew Chief Jimmy Fennig got on the radio after that, said 150 to go, guys. That's our race.
What are they doing to the 24, Matt?
Already in the back of the pack, they're going to bring the car in again. They're going to pull a spring rubber out of the left rear. Mikey Atwell will take that tire off, will reach in, pull that spring rubber out, and they're going to top this car off with fuel as Jeff Gordon will have to start at the back and begin his drive for 5 here in Homestead.
But Johnson knows that he's got the car behind him on 4 tires, so he knows if he's going to do it, he's better do it in a hurry. So he's got to get by Sadler and Newman as quick as he can to get those points.
Who took fuel only on their pit stops and are on the 4 tires they were on when the caution first waved. Oh, and there's lap cars down to their inside, too.
Other than that, nothing's going to happen.
Orange car, there's Bobby Hamilton Jr., who is in 31st place, the first car 2 laps down.
4 tires. Marty.
Wally under the caution as crew chief Doug Richard told him exactly what BP was talking about. Do whatever you can to keep the 48 from leading the lap. He said, I've got that covered. Also under the caution, he thought he might have had a right side tire that was left loose during the pit stop. They had his teammate check it out. He said, you know what? Let's just stay out and see what happens.
Gordon works underneath him. Ooh, car jumps loose, getting off of turn 2 there. He had to back out of the throttle and gather up his composure.
That's got to be one frustrated young man behind the wheel of that race car right now.
Well, you can hear it in his voice on that last pit stop.
Here comes Biffle, that 16 car. And 4 fresh tires versus no tires. Not much of a contest usually.
Well, that was just a matter of time. The wall.
One on the wall. It is Mike Bliss. Yellow flag with 1:21 to go.
Let's see if we can catch what happened. He's already at the top, and it's already happening. So, yeah, can't really tell.
Kurt Busch and Jeff Gordon sliding underneath it.
There we see Kurt Busch is closed up right behind Jeff Gordon. They go by the wrecked race car and say,
Biffle's going to be leading this thing in probably about 3 laps.
Ooh. Kevin Harvick got nudged by Matt Kenseth right at the head of the pack. Nice save, Harvick.
Yeah, exactly. Here you see Kenseth gets in there and just touches the left rear of the 29 car of Kevin Harvick, and that's all it takes when you're going this fast through corner at Homestead.
It's at about 170 miles an hour.
Yeah, and you're already on the edge.
Something happens in this mess and they get in it. They can throw their whole season away.
Oh, there it goes. 38
Elliott
goes
Sadler. Caution.
It was just going to happen.
Just a matter of to whom.
Yeah.
oh, man, I'm telling you what.
And this is what these guys can be careful. Although it happened right behind them, Elliott just got loose, getting up off of 4. That's Sterling. Sterling just missed him. 40 car. A lot of damage to that car. He hit that car, the wall, very hard, and probably knocked the rear over, and a lot of damage.
Tell you what, though, for some of the accidents we've seen off turn 4 this weekend,
that's kind of tame, yes.
He got off with that one pretty light.
And that was Mark Martin who just dove out behind the 0-1 car. And Gordon,
here.
No. Oh, man.
Thank you, Joe.
Yes, thank you, Joe is right.
Because Joe gave him a lot of room right there. Did not have to.
Oh, that's Casey Kane. The field scatters. Travis Kvapil to the inside wall. Oh. And the outside wall. And they got through another one.
Holy cow.
I'll tell you, Travis Kvapil in that 06 car, he turned that baby sideways, running about 180 miles an hour.
Looks fairly clean right there.
Well, let's see. There we see Jeff Gordon. Kurt Busch.
Wow, they...
What's it? And Junior just goes right above the 9 car. I don't think he had any damage.
Oh, boy. That car wouldn't stop. Kvapil's. So what set the 9 apart? All right, he just
got high and got loose.
Wow, look at him come across the race.
That's a scary part right there.
Oh,
that's why he got turned sideways.
Back her down, back her down, back her down, back her down. Watch her now, watch her now.
black flag for the race leader.
Tony Stewart has been black flag.
That's what I'm hearing.
Too slow on the restart.
Wow, that's big. There we see him back and forth trying to clear those tires of debris.
They told him stop doing that at that time, and there was the restart.
If Tony doesn't pit this time, they show him another flag. It is a black flag with a white caution. Caution for debris.
See it right there in the middle of the racetrack. So,
but you can't pass now. Biffle can't go by now. The caution flag's out.
Who's that hit it? Jeff Green.
Waiting on fuel. They told him we will wait on fuel. They were going to check the wheels. Then they sent him back out. Now they will look at that right front again.
And you know what, Bill? When something like that happens to a driver, you start feeling every little vibration and every little thing wrong with that race car now, anticipating that it's going to happen again or something else is going to happen.
We have identified the debris.
Yeah, there's so much force of air coming off these cars that it blows the light cover off the light.
Wow.
And another piece of the light just came off on the straightaway.
I guess it's that piece we saw at the start-finish line earlier.
Yep, right.
That was broken loose.
Past the start-finish line about 75 yards.
And the caution flag is out.
Wow.
Well, I guess we could kind of see that one coming from earlier, huh?
Yeah.
Once is a freak thing. Twice.
It's ridiculous.
And so they're going to go around and check all those visors over the caution lights around the racetrack and make sure we don't have any more hanging loose.
You may as well just take them off. And the 48's up high.
And Johnson's even higher.
I don't think I'd want to be up there either.
Yo, look at this.
And here comes Kurt Busch going by Ken Schrader in the 49 car.
That is some hard racing right there. These guys know what they have to do right now.
And these are two cars that work in the same building.
Oh, Johnson decided not to take it 3 wide, and Gordon takes a spot away from Jimmy.
But that's exactly what he needs to do. He needs to get by these cars and get in some clean air so he can go as he takes the spot from Dale Earnhardt Jr.
That's going to change that.
And that's going to change that, exactly.
That makes it 8 points in front of Jeff Gordon.
And just turn the fastest lap.
Caution flag is out.
That is Jeff Green.
And that was big-time engine failure.
Watching for the championship, guys.
And Newman stayed on the racetrack.
Gordon
stayed on the racetrack.
Yeah.
Johnson stayed out there.
Martin stayed out. 97 stayed out. So, yep, monkey see, monkey do.
So Jeff Gordon now runs 4th. Kurt Busch has moved up a spot. He took 9th away from Sterling Marlin. And he's right behind Jimmy Johnson in the running order.
This could not quite get the turn well enough.
Get him a little bit loose.
Tony Stewart was the race leader on a lap 170 restart when he was black flagged by NASCAR for not stopping, weaving his car beyond turn 3 where you're supposed to knock it off. Went all the way back to 26th.
Here he comes for the lead.
And Stewart was doing everything he could to get that 12 car a little bit loose up in 3 and 4. Got the spot. Oh, and he slides up high. Here comes the 12 underneath him.
Little crossover.
That's good racing.
Now, they took 4 tires on a lap 200 stop. And remember, Tony visited this track while it was being reworked. Matt told us that story last year. He did so well his rookie year, winning the race here, then the year following, but that was on the old flag configuration. He's gotten to know the bank configuration pretty well.
And you really wouldn't see this kind of racing on the old configuration. This is what this racetrack was built for.
And Kurt Busch trying to take by the 29 car.
Oh, wow, Newman slipped up a little bit.
But so did Tony Stewart. Bill Weber.
That 12 car's loose. That's why he slipped up. In fact, a few laps ago, he said it was too loose for him. Maybe it's getting better.
Plus, trouble, Martin Truex Jr.
Right rear tires disintegrated on that one car and blowing the quarter-pound off, and caution flag is out. This might be the break that Greg Biffle needs to win the race.
To overcome 12 points, Jeff Gordon needs to pick up 3 spots. He basically needs to win the race.
There goes Gordon diving to the inside of Jarrett, inside of Tony Stewart.
And he's got Nemechek down on the bottom. He's going to be blocked.
And Biffle to the inside by Johnson, looking for a spot on
He's blocked. He turns Joe. Gets Joe sideways.
And here comes Kurt Busch diving for the bottom. Kurt Busch in position. But remember, this race last year, Bill Elliott had the race won on the final lap. Blew a tire. By the time he came across the finish line, he'd lost 33 points.
And it's not like we haven't seen some flat tires today.
There's only 19 points between the top two. Now, Ryan Newman,
the leader.
Caution flag is out.
We're going to have a green, white checker.
Sure looks that way.
Woo. The race leader, Ryan Newman, right front.
Yep. Another right front tire, just talking about it.
Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Kurt Busch behind Tony Stewart and Greg Biffle. Who wins and who wins the title?
Tony brought him down pretty nice. Here they go.
Gordon looking for second on Biffle.
But Biffle.
And Biffle looking for the lead on Tony Stewart. Johnson 3 wide to the outside.
How about that move for Biffle? Hung on to it and took the lead at the same time.
And Kurt Busch making sure they all don't end up in a smoking pile.
Jimmy Johnson second. Jeff Gordon trying outside Tony Stewart. Will he get it? I think he will when he gets down on the straightaway. Got the momentum.
White flag, 1 lap to go. Look at this. Kurt might get challenged by some of these guys coming up behind him.
He certainly doesn't need to lose those positions.
Jimmy Johnson to second. Jeff Gordon third. Kurt Busch in fifth and trying to hang on to that spot. If he stays there, he wins the title.
You may see a Hail Mary here by the 20 car, right on the back bumper of Jeff Gordon. Don't think he can do it.
Checkered flag is up. Greg Biffle wins the Ford 400 at the Homestead-Miami Speedway. Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon finish second and third. It's not going to be enough. Kurt Busch is the 2004 NASCAR Nextel Cup Series champion.
I'm going to come and get you, buddy.
He drove his heart out this year, and my hat's off to him because that's a tremendous job. They had a ton of pressure on them these last 5 races, and especially today, and they pulled it off.
I'll tell you what, he is one terrific race car driver. Jimmy Finning says he is a wheel man.
He proved it today.
Yes, he did.
Congratulations to Kurt Busch and Roush Racing. They did a great job all year. They deserve it.
He finishes third here at Homestead.
Matt, meantime in victory lane, Greg Biffle is here after having won the Ford 400 this afternoon. And what a terrific pass at the end. And a lot of water being thrown his way, as well as water bottles. And a lot of confetti in the sky. Tell me about the pass on Tony Stewart and the contact with Jeff Gordon.
Well, I just, man, I almost hit Tony there. He must have ran out of gas on the restart. And, it's been a long year. And I'm going to miss a good friend of mine, Randy Dorton. And I want to dedicate this win to him and all those guys. Congratulations to Kurt.
Who are you? You're not part of my team.
I'm just here to hang out with you. Kurt, congratulations. You're the 2004 Series champion.
Unbelievable deal. This is what a team does to win a championship. They persevere on a day such as this. All year long, we've done things like this. Whether we put ourselves in a hole or whether we had a small problem, I just can't believe we were able to overcome all of that turmoil today.
Tell me about, first of all, the right front wheel.
Again, it had a big vibration those last 50 laps, and it held on. But I'd like to put a cap on today and move on to what we did this year as a team, which was unbelievable. And this championship is for Jimmy Finning. I can't believe it. For our team, for everybody that's put work into this car, Jimmy's done the deal. And that's why I'm choked up, is because there's heavy hearts in the NASCAR community with what we had to go through a few weeks ago. And with Hendrick and the problem they had. I love them truly, and I want to donate anything that I can from this championship to them. And my little brother was affected by this, so it hit home for us. So unbelievable.
Jack Roush, Jimmy Finning, Kurt Busch, on behalf of everybody at NASCAR, job well done. Congratulations. You guys get the inaugural Nextel piece. We're proud of you, and congratulations, guys.
Go ahead and hold it up there. Go ahead.
Hi, Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports. If you enjoyed what you just watched, well, it's time to bring the action and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel. You can have it all: news, highlights, interviews, and analysis. So go for it.